Imagine a land where life pulses from the earth itself, where the Masai Mara, East Africa's untamed heart, pulses with raw, primal energy. Can you hear the thunder charge of 2 million wild animals? Wildebeest, zebras, gazelles, charging across its golden plains in the Great Migration. A desperate odyssey for survival. This vast savanna, under endless skies and carved by rivers, is no mere wilderness. It's a crucible of life and death. Where every dawn ignites hope and every dusk whispers sacrifice. In this wild animal documentary, the Masai Mara unveils nature's brutal beauty, where seasons orchestrate a timeless symphony, and every creature battles to claim its place. The Masai Mara is a place where the delicate balance of nature unfolds. Sculpted not only by its wildlife, but by the land itself. Spanning 579 square miles, this expansive savanna is nourished by the seasonal rains and the life-giving Mara River, which winds through the land like a vital artery. Acacia trees stand tall across the plains, their roots firmly gripping the soil, protecting it from the relentless winds. In this landscape, a vibrant web of life thrives. Grazers such as wildebeest, zebras, buffalo, rhinos, and hippos maintain the health of the plains. Their grazing not only preventing overgrowth, but also nurturing the biodiversity that supports the entire ecosystem. Predators, lions, hyenas, cheetahs and leopards cull the herds, keeping the populations in check and ensuring that the savanna remains balanced. Scavengers like vultures and jackals play a vital role as well, clearing decay and preventing the spread of disease. While recycling nutrients back into the earth. The region's fertile soils and seasonal floods create rich pastures that draw migratory herds. further fueling this thriving ecosystem. However, this harmony is fragile. Every hunt, every chase is a stark reminder of nature's unyielding cost. Survival in the Mara depends on the intricate dance of land, water, and across the vast plains. The struggle for survival resonates, illustrating the intricate and relentless beauty of life in the wild. At the heart of the Masai Mara's drama are two formidable rivals: lions and hyenas. Lions, the only social felines, dominate through the unbreakable bonds of their pride. A family built on strength, loyalty, and unity. Hyenas, often unfairly labeled as scavengers, possess a sharp cunning and hunting prowess that rivals the best predators of the savannah. These two forces engage in a fierce, unrelenting rivalry, constantly stealing praise and spilling blood. Yet neither can fully triumph. Their conflict fuels the pulse of the Mara, a struggle that shapes the very fabric of this wild land. Lions and hyenas, though bitter enemies, are also key architects of the ecosystem's balance. Their ongoing battle drives the cycle of life, ensuring survival, renewal, and sacrifice within this untamed wilderness. A gripping tale of power, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of survival. As June ignites the Masai Mara, this golden savanna transforms into a vibrant theater of abundance. Hosting the Great Migration, the planet's grandest movement of land animals. Over 2 million wild animals, led by 1.5 million wildebeest, alongside zebras, gazelles, and antelopes, trek over 600 miles from Tanzania's Serengeti to these fertile plains. Chasing the promise of lush grasses fed by spring rains, in 2024, researchers noted a slight shift in migration timing, with herds arriving as early as mid-June due to unpredictable rainfall patterns influenced by climate change. A phenomenon tracked by the Mara Elephant Project. The Mara River, a 245-mile lifeline winding through the savannah, becomes an ultimate test where survival hangs in the balance. Nile crocodiles lie in wait, lurking in its murky depths. Their numbers rising in 2024, with estimates suggesting they claim up to 12,000 wildebeest annually. Each plunge into the river's churning waters is a heart-stopping gamble. Where instinct and sheer determination dictate who survives. This wild animal documentary captures the raw courage of these herds. Their epic journey, a testament to nature's resilience. The migration's bounty fuels the Masai Mara's ecosystem, drawing lions, hyenas, and cheetahs to a feast that sustains life's relentless cycle. And scavengers like vultures and jackals to a feast that sustains life's relentless cycle. The plains pulse with energy as herds stretch to the horizon. Their hooves kicking up dust clouds that shimmer in the dawn light. Yet, this abundance is shadowed by challenges. 2024 saw heavy April to May rains flood rivers and lodges, delaying some crossings. While rising park fees, $200, 0 cents per adult, daily in peak season. Reflect efforts to curb over-tourism. The Great Migration is not just a journey. It's a call to witness nature's grandeur responsibly. Supporting eco-friendly camps to preserve this wonder for future generations. As the herds thrive, they set the stage for the battles that define this season of plenty. A fleeting gift before the dry season's trials. Deep in the Topi Plains, a lion pride reigns supreme. Their unity a cornerstone of survival amidst the migration's riches. This family, 4 lionesses, 11 cubs, and 3 towering males. Embodies the strength of pride, the only social felines on Earth. The 2024 census by the Mara Predator Conservation Program counts 850 lions in the Masai Mara. Their survival tied to the migration, with prides securing 90% of their prey at night. The lionesses, with eyes that cut through the dark, execute hunts with surgical precision. Sprinting 300 feet at 50 miles per hour to bring down wildebeest. Their prey, often yielding 200 pounds of meat, nourish cubs whose playful sparring sharpens future hunting skills. The males, each up to 550 pounds to fend off rivals. In 2024, researchers observed a rare coalition of 3 brothers holding their territory for over 4 years. A feat of endurance in a landscape of constant challenges. But these protectors face threats beyond rivals. Human-wildlife conflict and habitat loss strain their existence. Yet, during the migration, the pride thrives. Their hunts a nightly ballet of strategy and power. For Americans, drawn to stories of family and resilience, this pride's saga mirrors values of loyalty and teamwork, resonating deeply in a land where community is cherished. Hot air balloon safaris, a favorite among U.S. tourists, offer a bird's eye view of prize stalking at dawn. A thrilling glimpse into their world. But this season of plenty is temporary. When the herds depart, hunger will test their bonds. In 2024, the Mara Triangle reported increased lion-hyena clashes over praise. A preview of the struggles ahead. The pride story is one of unity and sacrifice. A vital thread in the Masai Mara's narrative. Weaving hope and strength into a wilderness where survival demands both. Their legacy tied to the migration's rhythm. underscores the urgent need for conservation. A call for all of us to support initiatives like the Mara Predator Conservation Program to ensure these kings endure. Along the Mara River's rugged banks, a hyena clan of 40 rules with cunning that rivals the savannah's fiercest predators. Far from mere scavengers, hyenas possess intelligence on par with chimpanzees. Their brains adept at problem-solving and social strategy. This matriarchal society, led by a 190-pound queen with testosterone levels triple those of males, thrives on a rigid hierarchy. Females orchestrate hunts with chilling efficiency, covering 12 miles nightly across a 150-square-mile range, targeting vulnerable wildebeest cubs or zebras during the migration's peak. In 2024, GPS tracking showed clans scavenging up to 200 pounds of meat per hunt. Often outsmarting lions to steal their prey. Their haunting laughter, a sophisticated language signaling rank and intent, echoes across the plains, uniting the clan. The Queen's daughters, fierce enforcers, ensure cubs feed first, suckling for 18 months. While males, averaging 150 pounds, wait for scraps. With an estimated 3,000 hyenas in the Masai Mara, per 2024 data, their adaptability fuels their dominance. For American audiences, their story challenges stereotypes, showcasing intelligence and teamwork akin to human societies. A narrative of underdogs triumphing through wit. Their clashes with lions, increasingly frequent in 2024 due to abundant prey, highlight a rivalry that shapes the ecosystem. Eco-friendly camps, popular with US travelers, offer night drives to witness hyenas' tactical brilliance. A lesser-known spectacle compared to lion hunts. Yet, their success draws scrutiny. Human encroachment and climate-driven habitat shifts threaten their range. This season's bounty strengthens the clan, but their intelligence will be their shield when scarcity looms. Their saga, blending cunning and unity, resonates with American values of innovation and resilience, urging support for conservation efforts like those of the Narok County Council. In the Masai Mara, hyenas are not just survivors, but architects of balance. Their story a compelling chapter in the wildernesses, epic. Driving the cycle of life that captivates and inspires. As October scorches the Masai Mara, the savannah shifts from a lush paradise to a barren battleground. The herds of the Great Migration, having journeyed back to Tanzania's Serengeti, leave behind a landscape of cracked earth and withered grasses. In 2025, the Mara Serengeti Ecosystem Monitoring Network reported the driest October in a decade. With rainfall plummeting 40% below average, amplifying the water crisis. The Mara River, once a life-giving force, shrinks to mere trickles, its shallow pools becoming fierce battlegrounds for survival. Over 4,000 hippos crowd these diminishing water holes. Their aggressive clashes intensifying by 30% in 2025. According to the East African Wildlife Society. For grazers like zebras and gazelles, the once thriving vegetation has dropped by 25% in key grazing areas. Forcing them into riskier territories near human settlements. As reported by the Mara Conservation Fund, wild animals, including predators such as lions and hyenas, now face a cruel dilemma. Dwindling prey and the harsh reality of starvation. As prey biomass falls by 35% during the dry season, this wild animal documentary captures the raw desperation of the season, where every drop of water and blade of grass becomes a coveted prize. This struggle echoes the endurance and grit found in frontier survival stories. Yet, ecotourism, vital for conservation funding, also faces setbacks, with 2025 seeing a 15% drop in visitors during the dry season due to extreme heat. Travelers are urged to support sustainable lodges, such as those partnered with the Masai Mara Wildlife Conservancies Association, which fund waterhole maintenance crucial for wildlife survival. The dry season strips the Masai Mara to its core, testing the limits of resilience and survival. In this crucible of scarcity, the fierce struggles of predators and prey unfold. Revealing the fragile balance of life in this iconic ecosystem. In the heart of the Topi Plains, a lion pride confronts the dry season's merciless grip. With the migratory herds gone, their once bountiful hunts yield meager results, forcing the pride to roam up to 40 miles each night, 40% farther than during wetter months. Their paths carve deep into the cracked earth beneath them. The lioness, their bodies weakened by hunger, focus their efforts on water buck. An elusive and agile prey that requires daring ambushes through thorny thickets. A single water buck yields just 50 pounds of meat, barely enough to sustain the pride. One lioness, too weak to fight the hunger herself, dragged a water buck nearly 600 feet to feed her starving cubs. A solitary hunt, an act of devotion, reflects the pride's enduring spirit. The cubs, their eyes glazed with hunger, cling to her. Their survival hanging by a thread. Meanwhile, the males guard a vast 15-square-mile territory. Their roars echo for miles, warding off any potential rivals. One male, scarred from a recent fight, stood unyielding against a nomadic challenger. Protecting his pride despite his injuries. a poignant symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. For American viewers who cherish family and sacrifice, this pride's unity echoing stories of standing together against adversity. Twilight safaris at eco-lodges like Marasarina, a favorite destination for U.S. travelers, offer a humbling glimpse into the lion's desperate hunts. The flickering light of dusk reveals the raw endurance required for survival in this unforgiving landscape. Yet, new dangers are emerging. In 2025, there was a 20% rise in lion injuries from human-set traps near grazing lands. Adding to their already perilous existence. Thanks to conservation efforts and the use of AI-powered cameras, poaching in Topi Plains has been reduced by 75%, giving the pride a fighting chance. The lion pride's unity, its unshakable bond, is its lifeline. Each hunt, each struggle is a testament to their survival. Weaving a powerful story of resilience into the Masai Mara's unrelenting trial. This powerful narrative calls for support of conservation efforts to protect these majestic wild animals and ensure their legacy endures. Even amidst the harshest seasons. Amid the cracked banks of the Mara River, the hyena clan, by demonstrating unmatched ingenuity during the harsh dry season. Far from being mere scavengers, hyenas showcasing an exceptional skill to adapt their foraging strategies in response to the scarcity of resources. Led by a robust matriarch, the clan splits into small, agile groups of 4. They either follow vultures or hunt small game, constantly shifting their tactics to maximize their chances of survival. The clan primarily targets hares and dik-diks, securing around 90 pounds of meat per hunt. This efficiency is a direct result of their survival-driven necessity. The clan's signature laughter, more than a mere sound, also serves as a precise social signal, guiding scavengers to carcasses. In an unusual behavior recorded in 2025, hyenas were seen gnawing on bone marrow from past preys, boosting their calcium intake by 15%, a rare survival tactic. For American viewers who often admire resourcefulness in the face of adversity, the hyena's adaptability mirrors the resilience found in stories of survival under pressure. Meanwhile, other animals also adapt. Cheetahs, numbering 380, lose 35% of their prey to hyenas, while 240 leopards use stealth to avoid theft. Vultures and jackals, totaling 4,000, 800 and 1,900 respectively. Help clean carcasses, reducing the spread of disease by 45%. Despite the odds, the hyena clan's adaptability and the actions of other species highlight a story of resilience. As 2025 saw a 40% rise in hyena-cheetah skirmishes and fungal infections affecting vultures, local conservation efforts have made a difference. Community patrols reduced poaching by 65% in Northern Conservancy. This documentary offers us an opportunity to support conservation efforts, ensuring the future of these vital wild animals in a changing world. Across the sunlit expanse of the Masai Mara, life unfolds in a rich, interwoven tapestry far beyond the drama of lions and hyenas. This wild animal documentary reveals a hidden network of unsung heroes whose quiet roles uphold the savannah's fragile balance. As the Great Migration floods the Mara with abundance and the dry season tightens its grip, each shift in season sets a new tempo for survival. And every species, no matter how small, plays a vital part in nature's symphony. In 2025, researchers uncovered a surprising ecological twist. Insect populations surged, particularly grasshoppers, which rose by 20% due to increasingly warm soil temperatures. These seemingly insignificant creatures provided a vital food source for birds and small mammals during the leanest months. Their emergence a subtle yet significant adaptation in a changing climate. Small insectivores, like the agile mongoose, now consume up to 500 insects a day. A behavior documented for the first time in the Mara just this year. It's these overlooked patterns that knit the ecosystem together. Especially when traditional food chains falter. At the other end of the size spectrum, African elephants, numbering 2,300 in the Mara, serve as ecological architects. Clearing 15% more invasive shrubs than in previous years, they opened up the plains for fresh grass growth. Directly supporting grazers like wildebeest and gazelle. This intricate interplay between species has also transformed ecotourism. In 2025, bird-watching tours increased 10%, with US visitors enchanted by lilac-breasted rollers and secretary birds. These experiences help fund conservation efforts and protect essential habitats. But the picture isn't without its shadows. Illegal logging stripped 5% of the Mara's woodland cover, endangering arboreal species like colobus monkeys and nesting birds. Conservation teams now race to restore what's been lost. A reminder that even in a thriving ecosystem, the balance remains fragile, and every species matters. Across the sweeping plains of the Masai Mara, the cheetah stands as a symbol of grace under pressure. A solitary sprinter in a land of fierce rivals. In 2025, only 370 cheetahs roamed the reserve. Their numbers under strain from habitat loss and relentless competition. With the ability to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds, cheetahs depend on bursts of explosive speed to bring down agile prey like gazelles. Each successful hunt yielding about 30 pounds of meat. But speed alone isn't enough. Cheetahs shifted their hunting to dusk, reducing encounters with hyenas and increasing their success rate by 20%. Yet challenges remain. Up to 40% of their prey are still stolen by larger predators. A growing threat as grasslands shrink. The cheetah's quiet resilience and independence reflect the spirit of lone pioneers. Navigating hardship with agility and resolve. Guided walking safaris at eco-camps like Ol Kinye offer rare twilight encounters with these elusive cats. An unforgettable glimpse into their world. A new threat also emerged in 2025. Microplastics were detected in 10% of cheetah prey, raising serious health concerns. Conservationists responded swiftly with water purification efforts, safeguarding 70% of key water sources by year's end. The cheetah's story is one of survival against the odds. A fleeting shadow across the savannah, yet a vital force within the Mara's ecosystem. Their perseverance reminds us that even the most isolated creatures are essential to the whole. Inspiring Americans to champion conservation efforts that protect these remarkable wild animals before their speed fades into memory. In the shadowed thickets and soaring skies of the Masai Mara, a duo of often overlooked species, vultures and jackals, serve as essential caretakers of the ecosystem. Their quiet labor sustaining the savanna's delicate balance. Though they lack the fame of lions or elephants, their contributions are no less vital. vultures, numbering 4,700. Soar effortlessly on thermal currents, scanning the plains for the fallen. With keen eyesight capable of spotting carcasses from 5 miles away, they act as nature's cleanup crew, consuming remains that would otherwise spread disease. Their scavenging reduces the risk of contamination and illness by an estimated 50%. Playing a critical role in the mara's health. In a rare shift observed in 2025, vultures began sharing feeding sites with jackals, a behavior that enhanced carcass clearance speed and minimized waste. Jackals, with a population of 1,800, are agile and opportunistic. They scavenge leftovers but also actively hunt small rodents and insects. Helping to regulate pest populations across the plains. Their adaptability and sharp senses allow them to thrive in harsh conditions. Yet, 2025 presented new dangers. Chemical runoff from surrounding farmland poisoned 12% of vulture flocks. While jackals experienced a 25% increase in road fatalities near expanding tourist routes. For those across the US, these species embody the value of behind-the-scenes work. Quiet, persistent, and necessary. They reflect the importance of every role, no matter how humble, in maintaining a functioning system. Conservation efforts are making an impact. In 2025, increased patrols and education campaigns helped cut illegal hunting by 60% in key areas. Vultures and jackals may not command the spotlight, but their survival keeps the mara breathing, reminding us that even the quietest voices hold the savannah together. These accounts bring to life the powerful themes of perseverance, connection, and rejuvenation. As the lion and hyena cubs grow, they begin honing their survival skills in the wild. However, new challenges are emerging. Flash floods in 2025 led to a 12% rise in cub mortality across both species. Posing an additional threat in an already difficult environment. Still, the pride and clan endure. They're young symbols of life's fierce persistence. Their recovery isn't just a seasonal shift, it's a reminder of nature's strength and fragility. These moments inspire a deeper call to action, urging Americans to support conservation efforts that protect the wild heart of the mara and the iconic predators it cradles.